everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Nyx Marikuma, and I am the owner of Marikuma Healing, where we heal our mind, body, soul, and heart. We talk about mental health, emotional well being, physical well being by listening to our bodies and not pushing ourselves past our breaking point like we were taught to do so very many years ago. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like when I say that, this is what I mean. We are taught to push ourselves past our breaking point and not take care of our body or our well being or our mental, emotional, and spiritual health, right? Because going over there and not being productive means that you're not working to the fullest. And if you're taking a break for yourself or resting for a mental day, then you're being lazy, right? And I know that you guys know that that's not true, but that's what it feels like, right? And we're just starting, I think, slowly to actually be like, oh, you know what? Mental health and emotional well being and physical well being and spiritual, knowledge and well being is very important. We actually need to start working on that because for a long time, that's not something that people really been talking about, really like advocated or encouraged. Because again, it's admirable and it is praised by pushing yourself past your point to no return. And in my business and in these videos, we're going to learn not to do that. We're actually going to learn to listen to our body and rest when we resting and learn how to like minimize ourselves without going insane. Because again, you're only one person, baby. I'm one person, you're one person. If you don't take care of yourself, pace yourself, you're going to go insane. You're too sexy to go insane, baby. Queens, kings, and royals in betweens. You're too sexy to go insane. Don't let these assholes push you past your breaking point while they're eating bonbons and sipping their iced tea and martinis. Like, no, that's not the move. That's not what we're doing for the rest of this year and the years to come. We're living our lives and we're being our healthy, happy version of ourselves. That means we're not going to be a perfect version, but we're going to be a happy and content version. We're going to actually fill our own cup and take care of our needs and focus again on our mental, emotional, physical well being. Um, Other than those types of videos, right? I talk a great deal about life's up, down, and all arounds. I have two TED Talks, Dark Minds and Butterflies, which I feel like a mild amount of you guys, like a medium amount of you guys know what that is and probably have seen it. I have it on my Insta, my YouTube, my TikTok, and my Facebook. For like the English versions, we have up to like episode 7 where we're talking about politics and governments and beliefs and things of that nature. For my Spanish videos for Dark Minds and Butterflies, I still have not finished episode 1, which we are talking about wisdom and patience and diplomacy. We tackled what wisdom is and different types of it, right? Now we're talking about patience and spiritual intelligence. And we'll be talking about diplomacy later on. I am going to be doing a lot of Spanish videos, and I know that you guys hear me say that all the time, like, right? And many years pass by, and we wonder what the fuck happened to the video. They made the albums. What the hell, man? Like, you said you were going to do these. And I am. I'm getting y'all's monthly May readings out of the way, which we're also going to be having it in Spanish. So buckle up, Buttercup. It's going to be a unique video trip, right? Anyways, we're doing Leo for this video. Leo monthly May reading. We're going to be reading what May has in store for you guys. My Leo babies, okay? Whether you are born in the zodiac sign, whether you have it in your birth chart, or maybe you just have that fierce, bodacious, confident, elegant, charismatic Leo energy, right? You just have a spirit of one. Don't worry about it. For you guys who are new to my style of readings, I read with playing cards. And I found out I'm not the only one. There's like a few gentlemen and I think one other lady that I ran across that also does card readings with playing cards. And I was like, oh, I'm not the only one. All right. Good, because I was kind of feeling left out. Like, I'm doing because I don't have, like, here's the thing I don't have any access to tarot cards. This is what I have access to is playing cards. That's what I'm going to be doing, right? I read all sorts of things with my cards. Y'all can ask me if you guys are interested in it. Shorter readings, like readings that are less than 30 minutes or so, like maybe like under 30 minutes or up to it, is like $6, which is 20K Uganda shillings. Okay, I accept US dollars and Uganda shillings. I have Airtel, PayPal, Zelle, and Venmo. All right. Um, so yeah, and longer readings for my cards, it's like $20 USD, which is 74K Uganda shillings. Okay. I have my prices up so that way you guys can see what they are and what I do. I do card readings, playing cards, right? I read your personality through the lines in your hands. I only do character and personality readings, okay? I also offer counseling and advice. I'm not a certified counselor. Will I get my certification in a few years? Yeah, I probably will go after that because there's also another thing that I want to go for, which I will keep a surprise because it does tie into my business, okay? Because it's one of the oddities I'm going to be, like, hey guys, I also now we're doing this, right? But again, I want to keep it a surprise so that way when it does happen, you guys have something to really look forward to. But yeah, I've counseled a lot of people, and my business has been running again for 3 years. And for my YouTube channel, we've been going 2 years strong. All right, now finally, my Leo babies, buckle up, buttercup, get a snack and relax because we're about to get into it. Yeah. All right. What are my Leo babies bringing in for the month of May? Hard work and reliability. Okay. We're putting in the work. We're putting in the effort. We're making sure that things fall into place. And when I say fall into place, because I use this a lot for like the Queen of Spades, I'm sorry, the Queen of Diamonds as well as the Joker of Diamonds. Hard work and reliability is this. I'm going to work hard and be reliable to those who are reliable and hardworking for me. I am not going to go over there and put in all my effort for something that is free, that is not beneficial to me. Because a lot of times when you put in a lot of effort, and I'm not saying that the world we're living in is full of shit. I'm just saying that there's a lot of people that like to take advantage of you because you're putting in a lot more effort than them, right? They feel like they're entitled, like, oh, you're supposed to work this hard because that's what you're supposed to do. No, we're supposed to work as a team. I'm not carrying the weight of the world while you go over there and play patty cake. You know what I mean. We're not about to do it. So, if you're not going to be reliable and hardworking for me, I'm not wasting my time in giving you that energy. So, I'm really happy that that's what you guys are bringing in for the month of May. I hope that you guys are not wasting your time with people that don't make no goddamn sense. All right, what does this month of May have in store for my Leo babies? Deep attraction. So going after things that we like, have a passion for. Okay. What are my Leo babies pursuing for the month of May? Ooh, retirement. A lot of you guys are out here being like, look, I'm going to work, but I'm going to save enough money where I don't have to kill myself for the name of the dollar. So let's get into it, right? For you guys, hopefully you can see it. It's the Four of Clovers. This is about achieving goals and rest from action. Sorry. Just gotta make sure. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, not killing myself for the name of the dollar. Let's get into it. We live in a world. We live in a world where we are killing ourselves, baby. Killing ourselves for money. Okay. Let's just imagine, right? I wish this was true because you see how thick these cards are. These cards were money, man. I'm kind of rich. Like I have four fucking decks. That's four times like 56. That's a that's a little sun. It's not a lot, but a little sun. Anywho, let's imagine that I have $1,000 US. All right, I got five cards, and I have 5,000. I'm sorry, I have $1,000, and I worked really hard for this $1,000. But here's my thing: money is not permanent. Some of y'all gonna look at me. Money is everything. Money is like God. Okay, if God isn't real, money is God. It rules the world. It controls and tends everybody. If you don't have the money, you don't got nothing. Okay? Jobs can let you off. You can have money and it gets destroyed and you don't have any more currency. That's why I'm saying money is not permanent. If money was permanent, destroyed money, okay? If I burnt this money, I burnt $1,000 and I videotaped that I burnt $1,000 and I go to the cash teller and I say, hey man, this is $1,000. I need $1,000 back. I need to, switch it out because I can't use this, right? It's one thing if you ripped it, they can tape it back and give it back to you. Okay, in some places they can. But when it's destroyed beyond means, it lost its relevance, it lost its power. Okay, so we live in a world where we work these dead man shifts 24/7, 365. We don't get to see our family. We work really hard to pay for bills that we don't get to see. Like, I want you all to understand, because a lot of y'all are doing this, right? You guys work so hard that you don't get to see your family. You rarely get to see your house because you live, eat, and sleep at work because you're at work all the time. Most of your life is at work. We are chasing dollars like guinea pigs and rats on a rat wheel. And we're only so close to touch it, but it's so far away. And a lot of us die just because we're out here. Where's my car? I guess this is it, right? Yeah. We're out here. I'm sorry. I know that I'm being a butt, but I have such ugly habit. So we're out here killing ourselves for the name of the dollar, and we're trying to go over there and make a means. And at the end of the day, we've wasted our life away by working all the time. Life is so much more than just working all day long. You know what I mean? We're supposed to enjoy our life, and yet here we are again, just wasted away. So when I say you're doing a retirement, that's what you're pursuing, Leo. We are pursuing on saving our money, adding it up, and then being able to take a break from work and only have enough for pocket money. Okay? Achieving our goals and rest from action. Retirement. Now, what are you guys overcoming? You're overcoming victory and achievements. Okay? And your major accomplishment is the past, nostalgia, childhood, and old friends. So I think a lot of you guys are going to be learning. Like, here's the thing. Like I told Gemini, okay? Because Gemini, the past was in for their theme, okay? Like, this is what the universe is going to be teaching you guys for the month of May, okay? The higher divine power, fate, whatever you believe in. If you don't believe in all, it's all right. Ain't no judgment here, right? Okay. Um, you got to learn from your past. You cannot live in your past. Do you feel me? You cannot live in your past, baby. You're supposed to learn from it. Life is full of lessons and blessings. We live in the past, present, and future. So our past teaches us things. So that way, when it happens again in the present, we know how to handle it a lot better because we already went through the test, right? We went through the test, we passed the exam, and so forth and so on. Okay. Our present is what we build on. I learned from my past. I'm building in my present. I'm striving for my future. A lot of us live in our past, avoid the present, and fear the future. We're like, oh, fuck, not the future. What am I going to do? You know? In with positivity, out with bullshit and fuckery. Be free. It's no longer in your body. Y'all can laugh at me. I know that kind of sounds silly, but breathe because you're accomplishing your past. So you're not going over there living it in anymore. You may be also going after things that you used to do that you actually like doing. Okay. I loved magic and witchcraft when I was little. I always loved helping people and trying new things and being very creative. And Marikuma healing allows me to do all those things that I had a past interest of, right? So, what are you guys avoiding for the month of May? Oh, winning great wealth and inheritance. What the fuck? Who did that? Leo, no. What are you embracing? Oh, that came out fast. New opportunities. Baby, baby. Y'all know that I love you, but I'm always going to try to be honest in these readings. You can't avoid this. without getting this. Okay, so new opportunities, make sure that when you're getting after new opportunities, right? We're making room for it. So I think when it comes to the past, we're letting go of things from the past that are holding us back. So that way we can make room for new opportunities and things to come in and give us blessings, right? And also, don't be afraid of getting your wealth in things. Your support is going to be about romance, childishness, and irresponsibility. This card is about being carefree, okay? Unlike the Joker of Clovers, which is more about being impulsive, the Joker of Hearts, at least the way that I read it, it's all about being carefree, okay? I'm doing what I want when I want it. I'm not being tied down or bothered or restricted. I'm gonna have fun. I'm not, you know, dealing with responsibilities. I can be wild and free. And if it comes in relationships, it could mean like just with like because it comes with the childishness and irresponsibility and is paired up with romance. A lot of times it comes with like I'm in love with the idea of love, but like I don't understand the relationship aspect because in a relationship, right? There are like layers, there's steps, there's levels to it. There's the honeymoon phase where it's the goo goo gaga, right? Like, oh my god, I love you. No, I love you. I love you more. No, I love you more. You hang up. No, you hang up. Oh, no. And then after that wears out and believe and receive, it will wear out. Sadly. Some of the things that you thought were cute about this person, it ain't fucking cute. It's not adorable. And things of that nature. So where are you finding your advice? Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, there's the honeymoon phase. There is when that runs out, kind of like learning each other's personality because you have a personality, they have a personality, and y'all have to kind of like mix it. So you're learning each other, you're understanding your strengths and weaknesses and how to balance that out, which leads into the mixing aspect of it, which is the third one. The fourth one is just kind of like being able to trust and build up, and so forth and so on. You know what I mean? So yeah, anywho, it doesn't mean that you're going to be dealing with somebody that's like a very childlike person or somebody that doesn't understand or like is mature for a relationship. Hopefully, you guys aren't dealing with that. Some of you guys might because, yeah, I got to take this back. Sorry. Yeah, because there's not 11 of these, there's only 10. But yeah, some of you guys may be dealing with a relationship for this month of May because your support and everything, I'm sorry, your advice ties into new relationships. So, friendship and romance. And when it comes to friendship, it's new friendship, okay? We're making new friends. And there's also romance. Mind you, romance popped up twice. So, if you guys are making new connections and you're able to kind of like go about it that way, take your time. We're going to get into more of this in part two because I also need to explain to you guys about your encouragement and just kind of give you more of a summary that's detailed. All right, so as always, slay the day, be happy and be gay. I love you guys very much. Have a safe day. Be careful out there. It's a mad world we're living in, okay? Stand united, undivided. And also, if you guys like what I do, please follow and subscribe to my account, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, right? TikTok. Thank you guys so much for 93 subscribers. And also, we have our 2026 year reading for the month, I'm sorry, for the year. So, 2026 year reading is reading what the whole year this year has in store for you guys, okay? It's on my YouTube Live. It is accessible for everybody. We also have over 1,000 videos for you guys to enjoy and see. All right. Peace, love, and distance. Bye.